Hey guys, Elizabeth, curly-haired country gal here. Are you a goal-making person? If not, that's okay. I mean, I guess it's okay. It is getting to the end of 2021, and that means it's time to make some goals. Come along with me as I look at some of the goals that I have for 2022. Let's do this thing. Is it possible to have too many goals? If so, I probably do. Here's what I thought my goals for 2022 would look like. I've got my Trello open. I put some 2021 goals up there just so I could check them off and feel good that I did some things this year. Just have this all in one card and then call it good. Now, I decided that I needed to go bigger than that. So let me go ahead and pull this up. This is now what my goal sheet looks like. I went ahead and made a beautiful color coding like I like to do. So guys, I've got goals for chickens, raised beds, food forest, bees, pigs, rabbits, and I think it's doable. We'll see. So I went ahead and made the chickens purple. My two goals for chickens for 2022, blah, is to go ahead and hatch out one of our own batches. I'm not sure if there's a better word than batch, but to go ahead and hatch some out. And my goal, whether it's with, and I talked about this in the Black Orpington video, but whether I try to raise Cornish crosses, I know, and breed them, or use the Black Orpington. My goal is to raise 25% of the chicken that we would need for a year. So that would equate to 14 chickens, which would be, about a fourth of the year. So my raised bed goal is to go ahead and plant / grow / enjoy my green smoothie garden. So I'll be logging that this spring and summer with the PVC bed that I'm going to be making, PVC hoop cover for the bed to extend the growing season and keep birds out in the spring. It's going to be great. So stay tuned for that. And again, really quick here, if you're liking my videos, if you could give it a thumbs up, I'd really appreciate it. If you want to keep watching things that I'm going to be doing, go ahead and subscribe. So thanks. But I do hope to grow kale and chard and celery. That's what I make for my own green smoothie every day. And I'm spending kind of a lot of money. It seems like, I mean, it's good, it's organic, and it's high quality produce, but I just want to grow it. And I need to add spinach to this list. So those are the things that are in my smoothie now that I want to grow. Then separate is the food forest in the orchard where the chickens are. And I'm going to fence this area off. But my goal for 2022 is just to plant berry bushes. I have the if you don't know much about food forests, there's a canopy level, that's the trees. There's a shrub level, that's the bushes, and then there's the ground level, and that's whatever else, greens or root vegetables, etc., etc. So I've been reading and watching videos and saying that it's best for the first year at least, especially for grapes, but also for blackberries, raspberries, strawberries, maybe even blueberries, to go ahead and not try to make it produce that year, but to go ahead and just focus on root growth. So that seems like a really doable goal, and so does the raised bed. And I think the chicken sounds reasonable too, but this seems really reasonable to just go ahead and I have some thornless blackberries. I'm going to go ahead and get some more started. And then my neighbor just today gave me a bunch of raspberries that I can plant. And then I need to order some grapes, and then I need to probably wait until the spring or actually probably summer, to transplant some strawberries. So that's going to be fairly passive. It's just going to be kind of planting it and then just kind of taking care of it and pruning it every once in a while, but I'm not going to be trying to get a big harvest from those. But I am going to need to use this, my new favorite my new favorite material to build projects with, to build a retention wall for the blocks. So then with the bees, my goal for bees for this year is to complete Dr. Leo's book, Keeping Bees with a Smile. So I'm partway through that. It's not quite as easy of a read as I expected it to be, but here, I'll show you this for just a second. He is proponent for natural beekeeping and using horizontal hives. So if you're totally new to bees or new to beekeeping, that's just a way to raise bees in colonies that are easier to access and less disruptive to the bees. I don't know that much yet, but that's what I know so far. Okay, so that's what we're hoping to do with bees. And he's going to have a training here in the Ozarks in the spring that I hope to go to. I don't think that's going to be too far away from us. And my goal for 2022 is to have our first ever harvest of honey. We'll have been here 2 years then, and I didn't really do anything with the bees last year because I just didn't know. And we were doing other things. So I also hope to catch at least one swarm. So construct one swarm catcher and go ahead and catch another swarm from the forest. I hope with the native bees, and then either construct a horizontal hive like Dr. Leo recommends, or I just the other day heard about a zest hive, which is actually made out of concrete blocks. So I don't know. Maybe I'll do one of each. I don't know. We'll see. But pigs. Now, I don't think pigs are going to happen until 2023. Those are going to be the coonies that can eat, that can grow and survive and thrive off pasture, off of grass, with little to no supplemental feed, depending on who you ask. But my goal for next year is just to finish the fencing to keep them in 2023, and then to complete. This says enclosure to complete like a house for them, I guess. You know what I'm talking about. Let's move on. And then I'm excited about the rabbitry for 2022. I hope to complete the rabbitry. I hope to purchase. My goal is to purchase 2 does and a buck. Actually, $2. Sorry, 2 does and 2 bucks. And then, like with the chickens, my goal is for 25% of our meat to come from rabbits next year. So that might depend on how quickly I complete the rabbitry, and that's going to be a big project. I'm a little over halfway done, but it's a time consuming thing. So yeah, again, I'll bring you along for that. And then I do have some infrastructure goals. I do hope that by the end of 2022, I'm paying $0 to add to my compost system, which you can check out the video for. And I hope my goal is to get this 55-gallon drum that's in the barn and go ahead and rinse it out, clean it out, and use that as part of the rainwater collection system just outside the house to feed the green smoothie garden beds. Whew. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I'm not even gonna keep counting. Is this too many goals? I don't know. What do you think, guys? Leave me a comment. Do you have goals? First of all, do you have goals in different categories? Yeah, just share with me what you're doing. Maybe this is too much, but we'll see. Just get done what I can. But again, thanks for watching. Again, give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. That would help me a lot, and I appreciate it. So thank you, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.